Good afternoon. It's the weekly video update briefing for March 30th, 2017. First, I'd like to go over some of our scheduled events, and we've got quite a few, so hang on. First, of course, is our command staff meeting every Wednesday morning, generally at 8:45 and at the Bryce Building. That's where command staff meets and discusses things and issues that have been brought up. So if you have anything, get those up the chain of command. We can discuss them. Also, we start staffing up for Sun and Fun on April 2nd. A lot of these staffing changes have been already made because I see them in telestaff. So that's one of the things that we're doing the challenges for a week or so after April the 2nd. So we're doing that now. Also, the Captain Practical Assessment is still on for the 5th and the 6th. Honor Flight, we have a couple of our members, Chief Williams and Terry Perkins, as a matter of fact, are going on the Honor Flight April 6th as escorts. That'll be leaving out of Lakeland Linder and coming back in that way in Sun and Fun that day. Ironman Triathlon, April 8th and 9th here in Polk County. Also, we have a number of folks going for service awards down at the BOCC board meeting on April 18th. These are the awards where the service awards for 20 and 25 and 30 years of service. So we have a number of folks getting those long-term employee awards. Congratulate them, and well, as many can show up should show up down there and support our teammates here. Also, we have the next quarterly honors and recognition ceremony, promotional ceremony there at PSC at the Center for Public Safety on April 27th. I believe the time is 2 o'clock in the afternoon now as opposed to 3 from before. But anyway, April 27th, towards the end of this month, that's when we show up in our dress uniforms. Also, we got the United Way Day of Caring is April 28th. The EMS Symposium, as I've been briefing, is May 22nd through 24th. And here is the official poster for that. You can see the 22nd, 23rd is at Polk State Center for Public Safety. 24th will be over at the EOC and some of the subjects that they're covering, but look forward to a great symposium. Very proud to show you a recent delivery that we got. If you want to look at this, what's on these 10 pallets and these 8 pallets, what we have is 247 of the state-of-the-art air packs, 4,500 PSI, 45-minute bottles. We've got 492 cylinders. We've got 461 new masks with a comm package included. We've got 383 voice amplifiers, 57 chest strap snap attachments, 7 RIT packs, and 7 4,500-pound 30-minute bottles. Now, how much did all this cost? If you recall, we submitted for a grant. We told you that we got that. What you're looking at is $1,632,875 worth of equipment. They gave us $53,000 trade-in on our current SCBAs, making the total grant amount $1,579,875. Now, that didn't cost the taxpayers of Polk County anything like that. So other than what we paid in our other taxes that somebody else would have got, we got the grant, and all the state-of-the-art equipment should keep us good in the air packs for the next 10 years anyway. Some reminders and updates. The Fire Rescue Strategic Plan, as I brief every week, please be familiar with that. New employee information package is out. It's dynamic. We change it as the need occurs. Changing names, faces, things like that update. But kind of a pretty good manual that lets folks know when they first start here who's who and how we do things and some of where our stations are located. Just look for one of those, and you can ask the training folks. They'll let you see theirs. The medic to rescue conversions and personnel assignment moves are set to occur on the 10th. And assignment, most if not all, have already been done in telestaff. So make sure that by the 10th that you're know where you're supposed to be. Training staff was pleasantly treated to a briefing yesterday by the training staff. They're working on really upgrading our FTO process. That's everywhere from selection to training to uses and things like that of our FTO, making that a real good program for us. So they're working diligently at that. They're making great strides. So look for some information on that to come out in the near future. Also, I've been told, as you know, we have a lot of outdoor fires. One of the things that I'd like to mention is it is the intent of the chief, and it met with Mr. Hester, and they're seriously considering going to brief the board tomorrow at the agenda hearing. But the chief is already starting to put in the process for enacting the burn ban. The outdoor fire burn ban. I've been briefing on with the battalion chiefs each morning about the KBDI, which is a drought index. It's over 500 now for more than 50% of Polk County, which is one of the triggering mechanisms to start the process for that burn ban. Part of this, so that we can track causes, make sure on the reports that any fires that you run, authorized or unauthorized fires that get out of control, please indicate the cause if you can identify it, or that you can't. Forestry only, they do a good job at doing this, but they only go to a small fraction of the outdoor fires. The ones that don't get too far out of hand that we go to and put out and never call them, they don't know about. So we need to make sure that our the cause is listed on there when we can figure it out. Also, the chief asked me to mention volunteer firefighters and red light permit. Red lights are not authorized. Chief Cash rescinded all authorizations about 7 years ago, and there have been none. So to the volunteer members who are watching this video, there are no red light permits out there right now. The chief has not authorized any. He asked to, if you have a question about that, call him about that, and he'll clarify it if it needs to be. But there are no red light permits for authorized for volunteer members right now. Some job openings posted still. We've got the training officers 1, 2, or 3. We've still got 2 vacancies. Are looking for that. Fire company captains got 16 vacancies. Captain plans review got 1 vacancy. But if you haven't applied yet, sorry, it's closed. We still got the vacancy. They're going through these applications, but the job posting has been closed. Well, that brings this week's briefing to a close. As usual, please let me know any questions or comments you have. Rick Parnell at polk-county.net. Look forward to hearing from you, comments, questions, or anything like that. Until then, be safe, and we'll talk to you next week.